Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years. We're dedicated to delivering quality auto parts, expert customer service, fast and free shipping, all backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. So visit us at 1aauto.com, your trusted source for quality auto parts. We're going to remove this whole panel, so we're going to start by taking off the spare tire jack crank. Take that off. And now there's a series of clips. They have Phillips head screws in them. We'll show you how to get them out. There's 4 across the front, 2 more which are missing on this vehicle, and then there's 2 clips back here which are different style, although I'm pretty sure they should be this Phillips screw style. So the way these should come out is you turn them counterclockwise and very lightly almost pull up on the screwdriver while you're doing it so they come out. And then once you have that out, the whole clip will come up and out. You may run into them where they don't want to come out that easily. And in that case, you'll probably need a little 90-degree pick tool, although sometimes you can be successful getting, well, my fingernails aren't very big. Sometimes you can get a fingernail under there, but what you probably have to do is get a pick tool right in underneath just to pry up a little bit while you turn it and pull it out. These ones back here are a different style. You pry up, pull the center up and pull it out, although I'm pretty sure these should be the Phillips screw style. Once you have all the clips off, panel lifts up and off. I'm going to remove this cover, 2 10mm bolts on this side and 1 over on the passenger side. And remove those, 10mm socket and ratchet. Loosen the throttle body clamp with a flat blade screwdriver. And you just kind of pull up and down on the whole ducting. There are tubes that go on the side. Once you pull it off the throttle body, you can twist a little bit and pull those tubes free. Clamp for the air filter, pull that off. Then there's 2 connectors, one easy to see here. Press down on the tab and disconnect. You may press down the tab, use your screwdriver, pry a little bit to help loosen it up. The connector's off. And then there's another connector, press the tab and disconnect. And the intake tube comes up and out. To remove the fan, you'll want to have fan removal tools. This is designed to go onto the bolts that hold the fan pulley on, and it holds, as long as you get it on there correctly, you can hold the pulley bolts with that, and then a 36mm wrench goes on to the bolt, and then you can use a ratchet for some more leverage. And once you break it free, then your fan will spin right off. get it around the radiator hose. And up and out. Pair of pliers and loosen the radiator hose clamp. Pull it back. You can let it go and then twist the hose to break it free and remove it. And now there's an 8mm bolt here and one pretty much in the same location on the other side. Remove those and we can lift our fan shroud up and out. 8mm socket with a ratchet and extension, and remove. Then those bolts out and the fan off, you can pull your shroud up and out. Ours is broken because this vehicle has a lift kit on it that they had to break in order to put it on. 4 13mm bolts holds the fan clutch to the fan blade, and remove those. And the blade is separated from the clutch. Here's the original fan blade from our vehicle, new one from 1A Auto. New one from 1A Auto is exactly the same, except it's not missing 7 or 8 fan blades. This truck's lived a pretty rough life, but the new one from 1A Auto is all manufactured the same. It's going to install just like the original. Start in your 4 bolts, tighten them to 15 foot-pounds. Probably the easiest way to get these together is actually to do the fan and shroud itself. My shroud's badly damaged, but if you basically just kind of feed the shroud and fan down in together, and once it gets to a certain point, grab the fan and just keep feeding the shroud down in. And this will work for most vehicles. Doesn't work very well for mine because the shroud has been broken because somebody put a lift kit on the vehicle. There we go. Just keep everything in the right place. And then get the fan on a couple threads. Shroud, you need to look down, make sure it goes into the little clips. One clip here, on the other side, and then put your bolts in. Bolt on this side. And these are 8mm, so we'll tighten them up. Tighten your fan up. All right, now take your special fan tool and make sure you put it in it's holding the correct way. And this should be tightened at 40 foot-pounds. There's no real good way to torque it, so I'm just going to take my wrench and get it tight, and we'll call that 40. All right, remove the shipping cap and put your radiator hose back on. And squeeze the clamp. Place and release it. And put your air intake back in place. in place over here. The tab winds up there. And this clamp goes on. Just reach down, make sure nothing's getting pinched. Lock that down into place. And your mass airflow connection, reconnect it. Reconnect this connector. The tube down here goes in. In there. Flat blade screwdriver to tighten up the clamp that holds it onto the throttle body. And put the throttle body cover back in place. And just have to kind of move it around a little bit. Figure out where the bolt hole is. I'm actually cheating, just looking right through here. I can see there, start it up. And then push this side down into place. And start my 2 bolts over here. And then tighten them up. Put the cover back on. It's in place. You can see all the holes. These back clips, just make sure the center's popped up. Push them down in, push the center in. And then these ones across the front. Clip in first. And just push the center right in to lock it. Put your jack handle back in.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.